Thank you, Lee. Thanks for coming out tonight, celebrating the Chiefs doubleheader sweep with us last night as well. Those of you watching on MILB TV, we thank you for joining us as well. Joining me here today, VIP Todd Hursey, the head coach, Peoria Richwoods Knights, the girls 3A state champions. How you doing, Coach?
Very well, very well.
Thanks for being out here. Congratulations on your title.
Thank you.
Well, we're going to chit-chat about that in just a minute, but first we've got some video. So if everybody keeps watching the video board, let's check out the Richwoods Knights video and their highlights from the season. So there we go. You watched that about 2 months ago, a little bit over 2 months ago. What's the first thing that comes to mind now when you see those highlights?
Just wow. I mean, what an amazing team and what a flashback right there. You never know that it's real until time goes by, and now it's wow.
You can see all the support you guys have over the Redbird Arena, all the fans that were wearing green, and you guys needed them in that fourth quarter. 18-4 outscored in the fourth quarter, got that big comeback, and needed that fan support.
Yeah, we did, and from the Morton game on, we had great fan support, and they definitely helped us out. We were down 4 going into that fourth quarter, and they got into it. They got the other two teams, third and fourth place teams, into it, and the place was rocking, and we definitely fed off that energy.
Yeah, I was there right after to broadcast the 4A, and it was like, wow, that was really loud. Then everybody clears out, and you get ready for a 4A third place game, and you got to kind of build that excitement back up again. But going over there at Redbird Arena, I know first time in a couple years, but you guys have schools won 3 state titles now in the last decade, plus so much legacy for Richwoods, and now you, your team, your coaches put your names right there with it. What does that mean for you guys?
Oh, it means a lot. In 1983, we won our first championship for girls basketball, and I was actually a freshman there that year. So Mary Kay Hungate was my neighbor, and I was actually, able to partake in that a little bit as a student. And then in 05, 38-0, I was an assistant coach to John Gross. In 09, I was an assistant, and now, in 18. So it's been a very rewarding career.
I want to ask you which one's the most special, but head coach, it's got to be the answer. So, but I won't make you say that. I'll say it for you. But the team you guys had, everything you guys went through, the way girls basketball has been in this area over the last decade now, even longer than that, as you mentioned. What does that mean for you guys to step up and to carry that torch and to win another title for Peoria and in this area?
Well, I think what it did for us is it made people from the outside realize that we can play basketball. As a compliment, a lot of guys or a lot of husbands of wives who work with me, they took their husbands and they said, wow, they play as hard as the guys do. I mean, honestly, our girls did play that hard. The only thing they can't do is dunk, and I'm not real sure.
Neither
Cam Taylor's, Cam Taylor's getting pretty close to that. But you take away that wow factor, and everybody was impressed. Our defense was outstanding. Our quickness is there. Our patience. I mean, Tiana Johnson, the bounce pass from Courtney there, and Cam Taylor stripping the ball. We can do what the guys can do, and I think that's what drew the attention to us, and hopefully will continue.
The defense was awesome, that super sectional game, and the defense you guys drew up against the 3-time state champions in Morton, and then to shut them down. I know you'd beat them earlier in the year as well, but to do that one, I think that might have been, was that the game where people outside of your program kind of said, wait, what just happened?
Yeah, definitely. We that was the game of the year. Everybody said 2,000, 2,500 people in that gym, and we knew what we could do, and we knew what we were capable of. We knew what we had done to them earlier in the year. Yes, they got better, but we knew we got better, and we just wanted to make sure that our defense took over. we kept them scoreless in the third quarter, and I couldn't be more proud of that team than to keep Morton scoreless in a quarter. And that was a turning point, and that was key for us, is for our girls to understand you can beat them. I think it's a lot of times it's mental when you get to teams like that, and now we mentally know we can compete with them and beat them, and hopefully we'll continue to do so.
It's summertime now, and school is just finished up. So what's next on the program for you guys and getting summer ball ready? Because it's going to be October before we know it. We're here celebrating baseball season now. Obviously, we've got football and the fall sports first, but it's going to be October pretty soon. You guys are going to be rolling the balls out at the end of October and getting ready to go. So what's next for you guys?
Well, ironically enough, we started in May with some open gyms Tuesday, Thursday. We play in a summer league on Wednesday nights at ICC, and our first night we play Morton.
Of course you did, right? What else would it be?
Yes. East Peoria and then Morton back-to-back, 8 and 9 o'clock. So we get to open up our 2018-19 with them, and we're looking forward to it.
I know the schedule will be tough as you guys get into that game, but you're going to have that target on your back now. You ready for it?
Yeah, I think we always do. I think we're Richwoods High School, and whenever you get to Richwoods High School, you get a target. And then when you go Richwoods girls basketball, you get even a bigger target. You know, everybody wants to beat Richwoods all the time, and we've been able to go, 3 years out of the last 4. We've been undefeated conference champs.
Yep.
38-2 in the conference the last 4 years. So I think we've had that target, and I think our girls handle well having that target on their back and playing together and playing the game.
At the end of the year, I know all the local media always puts together their top 10 stories of the year, whether it's in the newspaper or it's the TV crews, and you're going to be considered for that. When you win a state title, you see what all the other teams in different sports have been able to do, what the pro teams are able to do, but it'll get a nice, you guys will be in season by then come December, but it'll be a nice, hey, we're going to be a contender for that.
Yeah, it'll be a nice reminder of the past and hopefully something to work for, for next year. We only had one senior that started,
right,
and we had 2 seniors on the team. So we've got a spot open for some of the young kids to try to step in and take that role. And I think that our juniors, who will be seniors next year, are motivated to do it again.
I know it's summer, so you brought some people with you, though, from your school. Let's introduce who you got over here, if they can come over. And I asked you if you were going to throw out a first pitch. You said absolutely not, that you had one and a backup. So introduce who you brought with you.
Okay, this right here is Kaleli Markovich. Kaleli will throw out the first pitch.
There we go.
She was a junior. She's going to be a senior. She's been with me all 4 years now. We also have Coach Gallo. Come on over, Coach. Come on over. Coach Gallo has been my assistant. He's been 40-some years coaching girls and boys basketball at Richwoods. So, no, he hasn't been my assistant for 40, but he's been there. He was there when I was a student, and he's been helping me tremendously. We have Coach Metzger coming over. Coach Metzger's retired from Limestone, and we didn't let him retire long. So I started during baseball season talking to him last year, and we got him on board. Next, we got my son, Jordan Hursey. Jordan is freshman at Robert Morris Peoria. He plays football and baseball.
He was the backup first pitch.
Yes.
Because you weren't going to do it.
Yes, he was our backup first pitch. As a baseball player, I thought he could do it. And he joined the coaching staff and helped our sophomore coach a lot this year. And then last is Russ Whitmer. Russ has been our stat guy. He's actually done stats for 42 years. Limestone and Richwoods. He's done, I want to say, track, volleyball, basketball, just about anything. He's done announcing.
And he's got the right hat on, which I told him as he came down the stairs.
Absolutely.
He's got the World Series champions hat on from 2011. So
Russ does a great job. When you see our stats in the newspaper and everything, that's all Russ. He does everything for us, and we appreciate it.
I know you got some support staff here in the stands, too, and some spouses and some Richwoods fans. So we appreciate everybody coming out here wearing the green tonight, and congratulations to you and your entire staff on winning the state title.
All right. Thank you. Appreciate it.
You got any advice for Kaleli on the first pitch here?
Good luck.
Good luck. There we go. There we go. Well, that'll get us going. Show out the first pitch. How about a hand for the Richwoods Knights girls 3A state champions this year? We thank you for coming out, spending your Wednesday with us here at Dozer Park.